it cut out. I know why it cut out.
What'd you do now, Raj?
I switched from Trekking Across the Universe to Monday Night in America, so the music cut out. The minute you switch from one brand to another, it cuts out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I learned a lesson. Thank God
Yes,
we
you
don't
did.
have a regular guest and that we're not doing something serious. Dude, Sunday Night in America here on the NDB Media Network. I'm
true.
having a flashback to when we used to be messing around before.
Yeah. Well, we're both in black, so we are.
Oh, yes, we are. Actually, I had my T-shirt on that I had earlier. So.
Oh, okay. Little flash of white.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I had to make everyone feel like I was normal, but that's okay. Like I said, make everyone feel.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Feel that way.
That's right, homie Claus. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what a glorious night. May 7th, 2022. Shout out goes out to my sister, the evil sister. It's her birthday today. And yeah. It's her birthday.
Yeah. Stuck on stupid. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you like that one, huh? Yes. Dude, the Daily 15, Stuck on Stupid. Oh, my God, that was a hit. We were doing that one from our break room, conference room in my office. And, oh, my God, we were getting like 400 to 500 people to listen in. We were doing it from 11:30 to 11:15. It was just 15 minutes screwing around, and it went to 30 minutes. And we were just doing it during the day. Our employer, they were listening in, dude. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
it was during our lunch, man, and it was funny. Just absolutely loved it.
I caught it. I think I caught some of those too.
Yeah, the Daily 15 Stuck on Stupid, dude, with Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, hey, and then it disappeared. I was like, what happened to it? But yeah,
dude, it ran.
I think I did. I remember Stuck on Stupid. It's like, what a name. I mean, that was a great name for a show.
Yeah, that was Carlos, no doubt about that. Stuck on Stupid, and we've kept it. Carlos, the Commodore, who did all the voices, dude, he was the funny guy. I was the straight guy. He was just absolutely hilarious, and we had so many of the people that would join us. Generally, other student workers, the younger folk that would love that.
Yeah,
and they were doing the different voices. We had Nikolai, and of course we had Ashley. Oh my God, Ashley was awesome. Because we did on Mondays, once a month, we did Maxim Mondays. And all we did was the Maxim magazine. So we would tell everyone, page 1, page 2, and then we get to the pages. And as we were looking at the girls, all it was yay or nay. And we had like 5 or 6 people in on those episodes.
Yay or nay.
And, yeah, yay or nay. And I remember Ashley. I think we had the freckle face girl from The Parent Trap. She got into a lot of trouble in the 90s and 2000s. I forget her name. She was a Disney actress. Right. Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley was seated next to me when she was looking at that, and Ashley said, "Oh, I could do me some freckles." And I was like, "Wow!" And she was just being funny, man. It was absolutely hilarious. I miss those days, and I miss those times. Yeah. The Daily 15. I would love to get back to doing the Daily 15 Stuck on Stupid, but Carlos is working full time. I don't know if he's available, but who knows? Maybe we can just get together and just start doing the Stuck on Stupid again. But
yeah.
Oh my God! So how you doing, young man? It's a little late for you, I know, and I appreciate that.
No, we both have been.
Dude, we've been on air
all day doing this. We're on a marathon, kind of. Yeah.
I ask you to bear with me a moment. I am trying to get the fan going, and there it is.
Oh, this fan.
Yeah, it's getting a little warm.
So I guess you're no longer wearing your thermals?
No, I am not. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it.
It must have warmed up.
It's getting a bit warm. I'm going to have to go to therapy again tomorrow, and I probably will be doing the whirlpool, so I will not have my thermals on because it's a hassle to get them all on up. So,
right.
I'm not going to be doing that. Let me see. I have a lot next week. I have a lot of appointments. I have, let me see. If I go over to my calendar, and I'm sorry for the background noise, folks. That's the fan that's blowing a little bit of cold air in here.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have one appointment tomorrow at 11 a.m. for therapy. And then on the 9th, I have at 10, they're going to do the EMG follow-up, which is the lower half. So I have the EMG at 10. And then at 2, I'm going to be, is this Monday? Oh, that's Tuesday. Oh, I have an appointment with Dr. Brenda.
Oh, yeah.
2 o'clock. Yeah. Haven't seen Dr. Brenda in about 2 weeks. And then Wednesday, I start some other physical therapy with Dr. Jack Shono at 1 p.m. That's Wednesday. And then Thursday, my significant other. Her.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Hey!
There's the man.
That? Yeah.
The man and the myth.
Yeah. On Thursday, I have to take that woman to her doctor's appointment at 10:45. Hey, Jay! It's Stuck on Stupid night. Come on and join us if you'd like. Oh, I guess we have to put the link. I'll put it in the Facebook NDB Media one. And then if you want to join us, you're more than welcome, Jay. So Jay's like, I already dealt with you dumbasses. Or at least, well, he'd probably be on with you, Richard. But with me, I've already had it with Scott. So here is the link in the NDB Media homepage. And boom! Oh. Dude, we've been on air all day.
Yes, we have. Yes. It started for me at 3. So
started for me at 12, went to about 3, then I went over to spend time with you guys. Yeah. And we stayed on basically for an hour and a half.
And then we were offline, even though it was like we were offline too, chatting around, having a discussion with Michael. That was cool.
Yep. Oh, we already got a little bit of love. Who is that from? Oh, someone by the name of Jay Simmons.
I don't know who that guy is. Who is that?
Nah, I don't know who the hell that is.
Is that a soccer dude? Somebody stalking us again. Gosh darn it. I thought it might not go that way, but
Well, hey,
I might make an exception for him.
Let me tell you. It'll be a change for me because that'll be my first male. Oh, no, shit. No, actually, it wouldn't. Oh, actually, it would
first male.
No, it won't be my first male stalker. I was going to say it was my first male. Oh, no. Actually, it would not be my first one. Unfortunately, I've had a few of them already. So
I guess you'll have your OnlyFans page up and running in no time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jay's like, that's not funny, buddy. I ain't talking to you anymore.
So. Yeah. That's how it goes when you have your first male.
Like I said, I've had several male stalkers already. So, hey, it is what it is. You just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Sunday night. Glorious. I don't know why, but just wanted to be on again. I guess I'm suffering from the Michael Jackson syndrome that I just need to be a performer.
It's interesting that we're doing this, and then we'll still be on. Well, I'll be on again tomorrow night in about 23 hours.
Yeah, actually, we will. And being that as it is, we got another like from Jay 43 minutes ago. I wonder who that guy is.
43 minutes ago.
Yeah, from another program. He gave us a little bit of like. Notice he stopped commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because he's like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows how psychopathic I am. But it's all right. He's like, oh, it was just one episode.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, okay. He's like, well, yeah, but you stopped commenting, so okay.
I'm here.
My phone light up? Yeah, I just did. Oh, I have a wind advisory.
Really?
Right here in Southern California. I wonder if it's going to be a small blow or a big blow.
Whichever you like.
I'm never that privileged. Wind advisory issued May 7th at 3:07 a.m. PDT until May 8th at 3 a.m. So it's been for about a day now. We have a wind advisory. So, that's what they meant. I thought it was a blow advisory.
God.
Yes. Yes, okay. Almighty.
Yes. Okay. So that's cool. Do you think So do you think it'll just blow over?
Well, as of right now, the blow will expire when it's over. No, it'll expire at 3. I was trying to make it work. Yours was
tried.
Funnier.
We'll give you A for effort.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking at my radar screen and there's nothing on there.
Yeah, it's gone dead.
Whoa! I was talking about the radar screen.
Jeez. All right.
I mean that too, but that's neither nor there. I think our regular audience, they're asleep, buddy, because they were not expecting us to do another episode.
Well, no. Well, plus I probably had enough of us for one day.
Yeah, we have been on.
Like, oh my God, how much suffering can we take?
And I'm sure if they're saying, how much can these idiots, I could be on here for a while. It's just I have a lot of therapy stuff coming up next week, and I'm like, I got to get it out of my system right now while I can.
Right.
So the sun is going to set over where I'm at in about 27, 28 minutes.
Okay.
I thought you should know.
Well, thank you for the update. So that's cool. So what's the temperature out there right now?
Allegedly, it says 64 degrees right now.
Oh, yeah?
But let me see if that is correct at the moment.
Yeah, it's about what it is.
So my
here.
watch was telling me. But you don't have thermals. No. Oh, my watch is lying to me because my phone says 62 and my watch says 64.
Uh-oh. You better fix that. You better get the firmware.
Oh, there's an NBA game tonight? I am so sorry. Jay, would you give us an update, please? Because I think the Lakers played yesterday anyway.
Yeah, they probably don't play until Tuesday, maybe Monday. I don't know.
Oh, boy. It's going to be cool here in Southern California, at least where I'm at, until Friday, where it's going to get to 79 degrees. And then Saturday, 82, Sunday, 80, Monday, 85, and Tuesday, 85. No! I better enjoy it while I'm here right now because it gets... Oh, and may we have a score update, Mr. J?
Mr. J.
Well, I do respect him from time to time.
Yeah.
And I was not kidding about that. I do from time to time.
From time to time. All right.
I mean, he's an engineer. Come on, cut it out.
Ooh, here's a close one.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing? We're out here screwing around. Oh, yeah, here we go. The ARC fan group, I guess they made friends with Rain already.
Yeah, I think I saw that earlier.
There's an owl.
An owl?
Yeah, an owl that was posted about an hour ago. Rain, here's a friend to put in your cabin to keep you company on your hopefully long journey. What the hell? I mean, I'm missing the point of that post. There it is. Look at that. There's an owl. She going somewhere? Oh, Phoenix 121, Denver 113. That's a high scoring game.
Yeah, seems to be heading in that direction. Oh.
So I'm going to take a quick moment, folks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check this calendar and the schedule to see what's going on. As always, you can head on over to ndbmedia.net and you can check what is on the calendar. And I wonder if I should call Michael, wake him up. I should do that. Here we go. May 8th, tomorrow, Samantha Glassner at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. She's on. Then on the 21st, Christy Burke at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific on the 21st. On the 22nd, it'll be Donnie Akash of Hearts in the Game It'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Ben Emmanuel of Have Hope, Yo! Travelers, Eureka, Continuum and Kingdom Hospital, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern on May 29th. That is a holiday Monday for those that know and don't know. And we have others that have tentatively scheduled with us. We just do not have the actual day. Skyla Elise, she's also confirmed. Let me take a quick look as to when she is. It's not on the main page, but she does have an episode already programmed. She is June 5th. That's a Monday. That one's going to be most likely at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Woohoo! So, yeah. Not too bad. And that's what we have scheduled on. Denver's making it a game. 121 Phoenix to Denver, 118. Whoa, that's a three-pointer. That's a bang, as the Southern California host for the Clippers would say, when they would hit a three-pointer. Bang! And that's also, did you know that that's a Klingon word? Bang. The phrase is Shoch Bang Ji. It's B-A-N-G, pronounced bang. So it's Shoch Bang Ji. And if you translate it, think of the word bang. Klingon is Shoch Bang Ji. I love you. What a comedian. Or actually, it reads in Klingon, you who are loved by me. That's the way you read it in Klingon because it's in the reverse to English. So, Shoch meaning you, and
hey.
love, and G, Shoch Bang Ji. G is me. So it's sad that I can actually describe the lexicon. Wow. Or the grammatical rules in Klingon. That's sad, isn't it? But yes, I wasn't kidding when I said I do speak a tad Klingon. That when I would, starting with the 1991 The Undiscovered Country, whenever they had Klingon, I would listen in carefully. And, actually in Star Trek V, The Voyage Home. The Final Frontier, I was listening.
Yeah.
And I could make out some of the words, man. It was cool. I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
It was neat. That's how pathetic my life is. And then I wonder why my wife left me. So, there you go.
There you go.
I speak Klingon, the warrior tongue.
That's right.
Apparently it wasn't. Okay, so anyway, let's just continue on with that. Oh, boy. So as soon as we get an update from Jay, everyone in the chat room, let us know who you are, where you hail from, other than Jay. If Jay wants to share, by all means, it's a lot of activity. Maybe he'll give us an update to the game. We'll see. So, folks, as you know, today we debuted a brand new program. It's going to be on NDB Media. It is, what is the official name of it, young man? Is it the Season 6?
It is
Better Call Saul rewatch? What is it? What is the official name to it? Or is it Trekking Across the Saul?
Yeah, that too. It's both of them. No, it is Better Call Saul, the Season 6 rewatch.
All right. Awesome.
I mean, I know it's very original, but you know, we went with it. So,
well, I think Trekking Across the Universe is going to have a subset. We're going to have Arcing Across the Universe.
That sounds cool.
We were talking about that. Oh boy, Phoenix 123.
Uh-oh.
Denver 120. They're just a bang away from, tying up the game with 45.5 seconds left. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Engineer.
Wow.
Wow. And what are we doing?
So Better Call Saul will be on Sundays at 3
p.m. Pacific time.
6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
So mark your calendars. Better yet, hit your notification bell for that, for both shows. Well, I don't know how this is just a special edition, but
thank you for that. Let me reach for my calendar because we're having a lot of regular programming now, folks. You are so welcome. Aw, thank you,
We are
Jay.
having an explosion of shows happening now there, Rod.
They're really happening, folks. It's back to the old days when we did it on the network. So, uh, Joke Night is returning on the night that we have Donia Cash on May 22nd. The interview is at 6 p.m. Joke Night, Rated Maggot. So, for those of you that remember, you should know what Rated Maggot means. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And Jedi Tax Online, or JTO, is on the third Sunday at 8 p.m. That's going to be on May 21. And then, let's see, on June 6th at 6 p.m., Comics 101 returns.
Oh,
On
yeah.
June 7th at 6 p.m., The Professionals, which is cool. And then, of course, you have every Saturday at 6 a.m., you have Sports Talk with the Guys, and you have Better Call Saul at 3 p.m. on Sundays, which is regular programming. So you have Comics 101, which is on the first Tuesday, The Professionals, which is on the first Wednesday. Then you have Sports Talk with the Guys, which is every Saturday at 6 a.m. Pacific time, and Better Call Saul at 3 p.m. These are the regular established programs. And then we have everything else that's on in between.
Right.
Wow.
We do. A lot going on. That
Phoenix,
is.
125, Denver, 120.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. Now, on tomorrow, as I mentioned, Samantha Glassner of The Ark, she plays Kelly, the neck twister, the evil woman shooter, and just downright, I have a boyfriend every week, girl. She's going to be on, well, so said her mom. She's going to be on she's going to be on Monday at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, the Wednesday Night in America special episode, Conspiracy Theories. I think every month or every 6 weeks, I'm going to be choosing a topic, folks. I kind of kidded with Richard why I'm doing what I'm doing. But all kidding aside, Richard, do you remember those old-time life books? Mysteries of the Ancients.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Cultures,
how many?
World War II books, all those. Remember those?
Oh my gosh, they had a life series for everything under the sun, and
yes,
you would see them on that day and age. You would see them advertised on television, and you would send in your payment through the
monthly
mail.
Yes, and Richard, I have like 70 to 100 of those books. And back then, folks, they were expensive. They were between $12.99 and $14.99. That was a lot of money in the late 80s.
Weren't they hardcover too, Raj?
Yes, and I have them right here, and I'm looking at quite a few. And I'm going to be using a lot of that material to have these programs. I'm starting with conspiracy theories. I'm going to spend a lot of time with the ancients, all kidding aside. If I do have a love of, in addition to history and geography, it is, and geology, it is the study of ancient belief systems. So mysteries, I'm not necessarily into the horror, but I'm going to be getting into the horror stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to see if I can arrange it with my hosts. I'm sorry, the NDB Media hosts. Sorry, I didn't mean that. The NDB Media hosts. If we could probably watch movies and maybe Friday do a Friday night program where whichever movie is out, we can watch it and then give our opinions and stuff. It'd be kind of cool, Friday nights. I don't know, but that's a lot of time, man. That's a major commitment already. But I am looking at the books right now, and I have. Yeah, dude, I really have a lot of them. And these are only the ones that I have right here, right now. Jeez. I have the Spacefarers. I have those blue books that had to do with flight. I have a series of, these were one of my favorites. Oh, Phoenix 127, Denver 120. Looks like they're pulling away.
Right,
Give me
it
a
does.
moment. We're right back. I'm going to reach for some of them. These aren't all of them. It's just a few.
He's giving us a tour.
Oh, man.
I think he got lost. He got lost. He always gets lost. There he is. Yep. So
I
as
have
was
about
saying,
15 of these books. This is the series of, this was one of my favorite ones, Library of Curious and Unusual Facts. This one is Lost Treasure, of course. And this one has to do with just treasures around the world. And it has some incredible stories. And just on this alone, these books were amazing, folks. Everything
Yeah.
that they had: ancient treasure, sunken treasure, stolen treasure, the hunter's heart, elusive treasure. And it's just, the books were amazing. I know people are looking at this and say, what the hell's in his hand?
Yeah, they are.
It's just amazing. The fabled wealth of Ur and the pride of Priam, precious idols. It's just, this is some incredible material, man.
Looks like a D&D book.
The Golden Hill, the mysterious treasure. I think it's in the Mysteries of the Ancient series. They're black books of all things. And when Men in Black debuted in 1997, the movie, that woman who I guess legally still is my wife. Oh, it went final. Would you give us the final call there, Jay? I'm sorry, Richard.
Yeah.
What's the final score?
What's that?
Yeah, what's the final score?
Oh, I don't know. 2-2 series.
Phoenix
Series
129, Denver 124 final.
And the series is tied 2-2.
Yeah.
So this may go down to the wire.
Yeah. After my wife saw the first movie, Men in Black, in 1997, the Will Smith movie, she was, wow, what a creative idea. You know, what a new thing. And it's, oh, no, sweetheart. Oh, contraire. And remember, this is in 97. I pulled out one of my books, and let me finish this. Pulled out one of my books, and I found the book, and it had the article that referred to Men in Black. Now remember, these were the Time Life books in the middle to late 80s. Men in Black were already well known. Did you know of the Men in Black, Richard, before the movie Men in Black?
I can't remember. Probably not.
Well, I did, obviously, because they were in the book and I read a great deal.
Yeah.
And it was cool. And there were a few other people that knew. Not too many, of course, because, conspiracy theories and stuff. Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
Is the world flat?
Yep.
Oh, we're going to have a blast on Wednesday.
Is the world flat? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Are you going to talk about the flat earthers?
I'm going to talk about how stupid these people are. Yes.
The flat earthers? Yeah.
It's way too easy. And the number of flat earthers is growing. It's okay. But what a conundrum. Well, it's not appropriate, but
so
it's funny how America is getting fatter. Think about that. They're getting rounder, and yet there are more people that say Earth is flat. Like, well, wait a minute, but we're getting rounder. So it's like you would think it would go together, but apparently not.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's weird of what still is believed in this day and age, but hey, go for it. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So if that's,
there's a story of Hitler. Remember his hoard? Apparently, that we've seen some things today on the History Channel and stuff about Hitler's hoard,
Yeah.
about his money, and remember the Nazi train and all that stuff.
Yep.
So even then, they were still talking about him. But this is just one book that has to do with lost treasure. The series was Library of Curious and Unusual Facts. At a secondhand store, which I don't know why I didn't buy them, but there was about 15 books, the Time Life books of the World War II series. I got to go back and get them. I don't know what I was thinking.
How long
But
ago was
I
that?
did tell my daughter, I said, yeah, no one buys books. They ain't buying them. So I can go back and get them. It's just I have trouble lifting up heavy items right now.
Well, that's why you bring your daughter along.
Yeah. And like an idiot, I didn't have her do it. So that wasn't smart of me. Now I have a gardener right here, so I have to call him and come into the lawn. So Richard, what are you watching outside of the Ark right now? What is one of your, not going to say your passions, but what is it that you're watching? Because I know I guess you have finished up Picard, which I have not, The Mandalorian, which I have not, and The Bad Batch, I have not. There's a lot that I have to catch up on that I'm running behind on.
It sounds like you have a busy schedule. So, well, I'm not. Actually, I was watching Better Call Saul, so we can try to have some time doing that. Outside of that, I don't see what. Gosh, now you put me on the. I
didn't mean to, brother.
No, I should know what I'm watching, but I'm not watching. Gosh. Oh, I started watching The Diplomat on Netflix.
That's right. The Diplomat, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like 2 minutes into it. I mean, I'm not very far, but I've seen it. Now, I did watch the Cable Guy, so with Jim Carrey.
Movie.
Yeah, the movie. And I also started watching, one of Woody Harrelson's movies, and I can't remember what it's called. Now there's two of them.
White Men Can't Jump.
No, that's Story of My Life. Can't remember. Anyway, but as far as the series go, I don't know.
Jay's telling us I enjoy beef on Netflix.
Hey! He likes his beef.
Yeah, you want to clarify that there, Jay, please?
he's enjoying beef. So, God, I don't. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything on Peacock that I'm doing. No. Nope. I don't know. I know I am. So, finish Picard. Anyway, like I said, gosh, there were a few things. There was on Prime Video that I was maybe been watching. Well, on Peacock, I don't know. But anyway. So, I think I'm not watching much of anything as far as like a series going on right now.
Nah, they're doing a remake of White Men Can't Jump. You know, yep. I always was annoyed by Rosie Perez and her voice, but you know, that's part of the movie. They're gonna do it. I mean, is Hollywood that bankrupt? Oh, yeah, we know the answer to that.
Were you about to ask a stupid question?
Yes, and I kind of caught myself.
I don't. Oh my gosh, Roger, come on!
I'm going through my drug bag. That's funny.
Your what?
Hey,
your
Jay,
drug bag.
Jay, check it out. Gosh. Okay, Jay knows what this is. All right.
Oh my!
That's my drug bag.
Oh wow! Okay. Talk about stereotypes. Yeah.
Oh, I want to see what Jay's reaction is going to be to that because he knows exactly where this is from. Oh my God! So. The reason why I haven't been feeling well, dude, is because this medication is pretty strong. I'm taking the naproxen 500 milligrams twice a day. Ugh. That's not bad. And then I have the lansoprazole. And F you. I don't know what it is. 15 milligrams. That's the one that messes with my stomach and everything. LOL. Yes, I do. You like it, Jay? That's my drug bag. I was looking for something, Jay, that I could have as I leave the office because, I carry a whole bunch of stuff. I'm always like walking out of the garage like this. Finally, I was like, I got to get something. And with all the bags that I have, I was like, oh, look at what I have here. My safety awards.
Your safety award.
Yeah, my safety awards bag. Yeah, they gave me this.
Okay.
Well, no, I just find it funny they give me a safety awards.
And you're all fucked up right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Oh boy, does it. Look, my iPad fits in there too. So, kind of neat. Oh man. All right. So it's all good.
Oh yeah, I started kind of rewatching the $6 Million Man. That's right.
Oh, now
I watched a few episodes of Kolchak too. So.
Oh yeah, I have not seen that one in like forever.
So
I am barely going to start watching this stuff again because, like I said, this is really beating me up. And I think, Almighty, when I asked, to do the program with you tonight, I think it's only because I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff in the last while, and I had a little bit of energy, and I said, let's go ahead, let's just go online.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to strike while the iron's hot, there, Raj. You just can't. You got to do it because tomorrow you might not feel like doing much except going to your psychiatrist.
Yeah. Oh no, that's on Tuesday.
Or whatever. Oh, or is it? What is tomorrow?
Tenacier. There it is. Tenacier.
Yeah.
That was our guest.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but I did it today. Well, wait a minute. Let's just put this out there so every time I have to say his name, I can remember it and say it right. I mean, that's what a dumb white man does. So
That's what a
You're not
dumb Latin guy does.
You're not a dumb white man.
What's damn funny, folks, is we're interviewing Cosmo K, who was a bitchin' interview, and then both Richard and I were like, yeah, we're doing it phonetically and both unite. God, that was funny, Richard. I swear.
Yeah.
We can't make this up, dude, what happens in our programs.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we're on the same wavelength. Whether that's good or bad is still debatable. So
we can laugh about being on the wavelength, but the funny thing is, yes. Now, of course, I am jealous because allegedly Jag, he's that's why I like you, Almighty. You are on the same page. Really? And I'm over here making faces with Michael. It's like, well, who the hell is he? I've known Almighty for 10 years. Dude, how long has it been?
Longer than that, wasn't it? I know that I started my program on Block Talk 9.
In 2009?
Yep.
So that was just right after us.
So it's over a decade. It's over a decade because 2009, 19, 10, 14 years.
Yeah, and you were on with us almost from the very beginning. And I just thought it was cool. Did I find you first or did you find us?
I don't remember. My God, Raj, I mean, that was, like I said, it's been 14 years.
Yeah.
And it was because, the thing is I would spend my time, looking for other sports programs to listen to.
Yeah.
You'd search, and if you were lucky, you might even get that subject found instead of something stupid. I'm not looking for that. Tea Time was something. No, their search engine was sometimes wacky.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just wanted to listen as I did something else to another sports show. I mean, that's how I found Couch Potato.
Yes. Yeah.
And I found another sports program. I can't I can't remember what it was called, but it was by another buddy that does he was also a comic book guy. So I'd call into his show and we'd talk, and sometimes I'd put posts in Couch Potatoes thing, And then I don't know. All I know is when I was talking about the NCAA being the Nazi Communist Athletic Association, you said you loved that. So,
I did. I Nazi communist.
I think that might have
I
been when it
did.
started.
I do.
I think that might have been it, because then after that we just started. I mean, for some reason, I don't think I ever joined your show, and I don't know why that is, because usually I try to find somebody live like that and see if I can get invited. Not well, if they invite me, that's fine. But at least comment in your room as you talk about your sports.
Yes.
So
I used to love on Blog Talk Radio visit every program that was starting new, and it was like their test. I would listen in, and I would try to give them, little bit of help, I suppose, or support, and they never listened. And you know what? They're still on air. Oh no, they're not. They
they
didn't
don't want to
realize
help.
how
I
much work is
mean, I
involved.
don't care. I never tried that. I just
Oh,
would
I did all the
listen,
time.
and I just, I had to learn myself. So fuck them. I mean, oh, gee.
It's a bit about road rage.
Oh,
Trying to tell me
okay.
something, Jay?
Well, he had those vehicles beeping at him earlier today, so maybe that's why he likes it. He
Yeah,
causes
Jay.
road rage. He causes road rage by blocking traffic somehow from his parking lot. I don't know how from it. Yeah, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. So, yeah, but that's how it. And somehow after all these years, we reconnected again, and then we started doing this show. I mean, I joined your show. I did not. We did not start it. I started. Anyway. I asked if I could be on board, and you said, and reluctantly you said, well, okay. So
Now, realize that the conversation was on the phone when we had it. And I was like, yes, Almighty, I love to have you on.
yeah, yeah. So, well, actually, I asked you if I could be on, because I just said, hey, man, because I've been itching to get back in the game. So
I think you visited with us, and I was like, dude, get in here. Come on in. And when you showed up in our program, all I remember was, oh my God, his program, Almighty Sports Show. I love it. And I have you come on. Richard, would you please tell us about your program? That was the setup. I loved it. I just absolutely loved it. And I joked with Richard. I said, I can't wait till because he had Almighty Sports Show episode, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And I was like, dude, I'm just waiting for you to get to 69. That's it.
Yeah.
Because as everyone knows, Almighty Sports Show. ASS.
Fancier every time I see you.
Yeah, you're all right.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go. So it's all good. I'm alone now. I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's an interesting series, huh? All right. Well, about road rage. I don't know if I want to watch it because I might learn some stuff, Jay. It might not be a good thing. But, you never know. So, like I say, folks, we have a lot of stuff on the network coming up, and I'm really jazzed and excited about it. So, I think it's kind of cool. Hell yeah. I think it definitely is.
Sorry, my pause went away on my Netflix. It's called The Glass Castle with Woody Harrelson.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
The Glass Castle.
Yeah, Glass
All
Castle.
right, come on. Why is it called The Glass Castle?
I just started it, Roger. I don't have any idea. Get Woody Harrelson as a guest, and we'll find out. Yeah, tell Michael. Tell Michael to prioritize that. Michael, get us Woody Harrelson right now. Get him on the phone. Let's do it up.
Right now, that reminded me of the conversation when the guy on Channel 2, the one with the little elf ear, I forget his name. He does the Tonight Show on CBS, and he's a massive Lord of the Rings fan. But he was speaking with the young lady, the musical savant. I forget her name right now, but they were talking about someone that inspires her And he was like, wow, really? I'm surprised. She says, yes, I would love to talk to her. Said, oh, you would? Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk to her? Like, I'd love to. Okay, we'll make it happen. Hey, John, would you see if you can make it happen? And they were joking about it because apparently she's a recluse. So they were like, yeah, I don't think we're going to make that one happen. So I think Anaya or Ane, I forget who the person is, but yeah, she's out there. Like I am. I'm reaching for stuff right now. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
painful.
that must have been. So yeah, get her on the phone. Okay, it depends. If they have the connection, they can probably make it happen. Maybe, who knows? You never know.
It's a damn funny interview. She sings the song, performs the song "Starships," if starships could fly or whatever. She does a lot of rap. I forget her name, but when she went on the Tonight Show on CB or the Late Show with what's his face on Channel 2.
Which one? Which late show?
Well, the
So
first
many of
one.
them.
Yeah, the first one. It's a damn funny interview. She is absolutely awesome. She dressed up. She was wearing a black dress, and it was the night before her album was about to go live. And oh my God, she was gorgeous. My older sister thinks she's like a tramp slut, whatever. I was like, well, I don't know. She dressed real nice, kind of like what Richard does when we have a big guest.
Yeah.
He,
Exactly.
gets the high collared shirt, tie. Hey, you know what? It was. Yeah, I think I'm having my own private summer right now. Forgive me. Sorry, folks. Yeah, this is the closest it's gonna get. Oh man!
Oh wow!
Yeah, I dropped that. Forgive me. I'm a little warm right now.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Get him a stripper pole.
I know. I should have. Oh, look, the hood. Look at because the cap. Stupid. It's the cap. Okay, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry. I believe. There it is.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, I like that T-shirt. I really did. Oh, all right.
So, in the scheme of things, Roger, what's next on Paramount Plus after Picard? What's next?
If I'm not mistaken, Strange New Worlds is up next, and then, wait. Yeah, yes, and then I believe Discovery is going to be later this year.
Okay, but does Strange New World starts in June, right? Is that correct? If I'm not mistaken, but I usually am, so it doesn't matter.
And Coffee, good evening, Coffee joins us.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
Alex Wenberg, Seattle Kraken with 2 goals in 1 minute 26 seconds in the second period, up on Dallas 2-0. Thank you.
Oh wow,
sports program, folks.
There we go.
We already had an update on the Phoenix Denver game, series tied 2-2, and now we have Seattle Kraken.
The Kraken.
Hope you're doing well there, Lethal Mike. He's bored at work. And what do you do when you're bored at work?
Yeah. He's bored at work. I'm glad we can provide some relief.
I hope so, yes.
If you're bored, watch us.
Yeah.
You get even more bored. So, yeah.
Yeah, we might actually put you to sleep. Sorry, pal. We're good at that. We can we can definitely do that. What about Stranger Things?
That's I think it's still a year away because they were taking a 2-year break, I believe, before getting back to it. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, these kids are not. They're probably going to do a time jump because I mean, these kids are not. They're going to be older and bigger. So I mean, it's not like it's. But what do you mean? What do we think about it? It's a good show.
I've only seen a few of them, so
yeah. Okay,
check it out. Star Trek Strange New Worlds will debut June 15th, and I guess we have to put that on the calendar. And folks, I think we will be reviewing Strange New Worlds. So Star Trek Discovery Season 2 is later this year, but I don't think... Oh, wait.
Yeah?
Wait a minute. Oh, do we have an up?
Oh, really? Wow. What is this? What's the date on this fucker?
What I'm looking at is it's kind of strange.
Really?
Okay, Strange New Worlds is the 15th. Star Trek Discovery Season 5 premiering in early 2024. Oh.
What's that?
Discovery. It's going to be
Oh.
in early 2024. They have several programs in the works. As we know, there's a Section 31 movie. Production begins in late 2023. The unnamed Starfleet Academy series production begins in 2024. As we know, Star Trek Picard is currently aired. Well, it just finished. Star Trek Prodigy Season 1, Part 2 finished December 29th. Right. Season 2 is already in the works. Lower Decks Season 3 finished October 23rd. So I'm assuming that the Lower Decks will be later this year.
So as you can see by the headline there, Netflix's failure to pay fair wages brings Stranger Things Season 5 pre-production to a halt, and probably so would the writer's strike at this point too. But that's from 13 hours ago, so it's kind of current. In today's world, it's kind of current, not current.
Yeah.
So but still, that could. So I don't know how big that. I don't know how. Oh, I guess we'll see. But I thought it was supposed to come out anyway next year, and so it's unfortunate.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
What?
You watch Stranger Things?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I really I may have seen an episode or two of Stranger Things.
Yeah, but the Duffer Brothers are still standing with the Writers Guild, so they stopped production anyway. So, but I don't know. But I didn't know when it was season 5 was supposed to air. I don't know if they know yet, really. So, but anyway, yeah, I did, and I like it, and I'm anxiously awaiting season 5, along with everybody else. With the ending it had, and plus season 4 was, I mean, all of them have been good, but you've got to realize since they're kids, they keep aging, so they keep getting bigger. So it's not like it was in the. So when you have kid actors, yes, that's the problem you have, and you can't always do the Lost thing and just throw them on a boat and get rid of them. So
Okay, I don't think I have seen Stranger Things then. And we have an update. Carson Sosi cracking up 3-0. I don't think that's his name, but that's right. There's another program, not unlike Stranger Things, that is on Netflix. And I remember that there was this one episode, I think it was either first or second season, where this guy worked in a video game company, and he was able to he was like a cheap programmer or whatever, and he lived in his own VR fantasy, his own universe, because he was able to capture DNA from his coworkers, and he would use them in his reality. And it was like the Callister, USS Callister, or something like that. I think that is the name. Black Mirror, season 4, episode 1.
That should
Black
be a good
Mirror.
season.
Actually, I did watch some Black Mirror stuff. Yes, I did.
You?
Yeah, that one I did. I did not really watch the Stranger Things.
Okay. Well, from what I can gather, Stranger Things was planned for a late 24 or even into 25.
Really?
And they were supposed to start filming in June, but with all the delays with the writer's strike and what have you, who knows how that may push it into 25. So I don't know, because I'm just trying to. So, it just. According to April, from what I can see, it says we'll begin filming in early June 2023, but unless I don't know how much of I don't know if they even have the scripts in hand, and even if they do, they still can't start. So But I knew that it was a time, a time away. So, was that your screen or mine that I just clicked off? Anyway, yeah.
I guess it was yours.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, that's the word on the street. So we'll see. We'll see. What's surprising is that this show started in 16, and so it's been 7 years later, 7 years, and then if it gets pushed to next year or above, we're talking almost a decade. And these kids are going to be in college by the time we, get going. I'm just saying. They're growing, and there's going to have to be a time jump where they're somehow adults, just young adults, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I said, they can't do the lost thing and throw the kid in the boat and say goodbye. Did you watch Lost, Roger?
I did for some time. Yeah, sorry, Jay. It only took us a while to answer that one. I was watching Lost for a few seasons, but I got lost.
Yeah. Well, they found out that they had the kid actor, and they found out, well, wait a minute, he's getting older, and they're not supposed to be aging, so they had to throw him off. So they threw him on a boat and got rid of him. So
yeah,
because wait a minute, the kid became a problem. Wait, whoa, we can't do it.
well, that's
but
what
I'm sure
happened.
They could have done something to explain why he was aging, and they couldn't. They always can use he's a child, so he's different. He's being affected differently than us old adults. They could always do something, but they didn't think about it. If J.J. Abrams would have asked me, I would have gave him the answer. But he didn't call me. I don't know why. He never does. And then I give him an earful about Star Trek, but then he wouldn't like that either. So, things would happen. There'll be things happening.
Oh my God, you're funny, dude.
Well, what I didn't like about the Star Trek movies was like 2 movies in, Spock and Kirk already have this great relationship. So when Kirk dies, they have this scene. It's like, wait a minute, this is not like Kirk and Spock of the original scene. They've been together for 10 or so years where they actually developed this friendship. Holy crap! They have an intense friendship that began 6 months ago. No, wait a minute, no. So it was weird. That was my take on it anyway, Rod. I don't know how you felt about it.
No, you're right, man.
Looks like you're staring off into space.
I did for a moment. I apologize. I was trying to check
Those
out.
drugs must be taking effect.
Say what?
Those drugs must have been taking effect. You're like, oh.
I think they are. Yes, because I had to take them right now at 7:00. I'm sorry.
Yeah. How you doing, Jay? You all basketballed out? And Coffee's still giving us the updates on the hockey games, which is cool. It's cool. There are some of the old gang here cheering us on. Well, I don't know if they're cheering us on, but whatever.
I think they're just here watching the train wreck. That's all, pal.
The train wreck. Yeah, I thought so, Jay. I thought that might be why you weren't with us physically. Or however you want to put it. Videoly, or whatever you want to terminology that you want to use.
Videoly. Oh my God, that's funny, dude.
But I believe that he's here with us spiritually and fit and whatever. And I hope your dad's doing well there, Jay. And I'm glad your phone recovered from its heat exhaustion. So,
wow.
What's happening, Jay? Raj.
Wow. I just think that's
you're not. Yeah. You're not that brown, Raj. So
sorry. Got a little messed up there, didn't I? Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Sure. Life's good in the hood, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see, where are we? Yeah. Did you see this one, Raj?
I wish I would have had this because I would have asked the milkster.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Yeah.
18,000 cattle dead.
Yep. And the conspiracy theorists jumped on this about how our supply is being sabotaged. So our food supply chain is being sabotaged from the ground up.
Ground up. I get it.
But everything from farms being bought by the Chinese and Bill Gates to everything else that they can think of to. I mean, the Chinese shouldn't be allowed to buy anything. I mean, no foreign government should be allowed to buy our land, but that's too late for that.
I most wholeheartedly agree. I do believe that if someone does purchase your land, they should have citizenship, but America doesn't work that way.
No.
Theoretically, anyone could eventually buy out America.
Well, China already owns us.
Well, they own most of the pork and hog production.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't like the fact that, well, like with what's his name when he bought the meat, he became a citizen and bought the media empire back in the day.
Oh, what's his face?
Yeah,
Murdoch.
I thought that was wrong. It shouldn't be that easy for someone to come in and start buying our media. Even that just seemed too easy to me. You should have to be a natural born citizen to do that. Not that means just some Russian can become a citizen and start buying our media, and next thing we know,
that's what China's doing.
No, true, but
they're getting citizens here and just buying it all up already anyway. So
we got communists buying all kinds of crap over here.
God bless America.
Yep.
Okay.
They're like China, and they're like, well, you got to love capitalism. That means we can just go over and buy anything, but we won't let America buy any of our crap. So our land, But anyway, I'm
gonna add. I need
another one.
I need a hit. So okay. I'm gonna.
You get your hit.
It's about a minute away. It's right over there. It's
there.
Do you see the little white box? I'm sure you'll see the white stuff. But anyway, that white.
Roger, go ahead. Get your white stuff.
See the white box right there. Okay, hold on. That one. Right? That is. Yeah. Do you know what those brown little thingies that they put on cups for the hot coffee? Do you know what they're called?
Which part? The lid?
No, the little brown things that go around the cup so you don't burn yourself. Do you know what those are called?
Anti-burning.
The anti-Roger, so he's not stupid.
It burns himself?
Things. Yeah. Those are called Java jackets, and that's what that box is. Do you notice I keep pointing way over there? I don't know why. It's right there. That bot. That bot. Man, this medication's really effing with me right now. So forgive me. That bot. Oh, there we go. There. That's the backside of the Java jackets. That's what they're called.
Oh, Java jackets?
Java
jackets.
Sense.
That makes sense.
So in Java, are they called Ohio jackets?
Okay.
That was lame. Forgive me.
Oh my
goodness.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That was not.
Where'd that come? Oh, there it is.
I don't know what he's doing back there, but I don't want to know. I really don't want to know what he's doing back there.
Come on. Let's go. Go.
Jeez.
I need coffee now.
Oh, Jay, there is something I need to run by you sometime. I haven't tested it out yet, but I think I may have found a way to show coverage of the while we're doing our Breaking Bad thing. So I have
a kegger.
I'll have to test it out, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but it might happen. So Jay. Ugh. So at least I got a whole week to start to get my notes for episode 2 instead of cramming for season 1 through season 5 and catching up. But take some notes. Maybe they'll make some cohesive sense. I don't know about that. Probably helpful. So I did make my notes for today's show, and I even wrote down the characters like you had that picture you sent me. So I did So I wrote those down on paper, actually old-fashioned notebook paper with lines and things. It's kind of cool.
Hurry up.
I don't know how we know, but one of the ancient tablets, that, well, they're still around, I guess, but still. So here comes Raj. He's got his white stuff.
See, Java jacket.
Already? Jeez, ow. The Kraken are cracking up their fans. Wow.
Do you believe me now?
Crazy. We got some good stuff going on with the Kraken there, big Roger. Oh, good God. I love it. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I got too many Latinos to keep track of. But
you are surrounded by Latinos, dude. You are the token white man.
I know.
Oh my God! So I guess we have a soccer team, because it wouldn't be a basketball team, because none of us would be on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You are the token white guy on this soccer team.
Yes, I'm
God.
always there going, put me in, coach. Put me in, senor. Put me in, senor. And he won't do it. He's like, you suck. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's even funnier now. I'm sorry that the other guys aren't here for that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Wow.
I admitted it before, so I know what I am.
Oh well, yeah, that is funny, man. Wow.
Anything for ratings.
Hell yeah, we will definitely do that. So major update there, folks. So you did see my little thingy, right? I'm talking about this, the Java jacket. That's what they're called.
Okay. Well, we do have a
Good day.
New guest, the question giver.
Yeah, Java jacket. See?
Good day, mate. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Good eye.
Yep. Put some shrimp on the Barbie.
I had a shrimp cocktail and a shrimp shrimp ceviche tostada. Wish I would have taken a picture of it. It's really good stuff. And
my daughter wasn't happy when I put shrimp on her Barbie. So she said I ruined her doll. I don't know what that even means.
Oh, thank God you explained it to me.
Oh,
I had nowhere to go with that one.
You weren't supposed to.
Okay, here we go. The question giver, thank you. Waffles or pancakes? Is there really a difference? Well, being that I'm a stupid Latin male, I pretend that there is a difference. I had to put that qualifier in there. Question giver. I know your answer is much better than mine, but I would ease on over to pancakes because I just don't get waffles. It doesn't fit the heritage. Richard, you got Richard. Is it more
heritage?
Is it more pancakes for you than it would be for waffles?
What's the difference? Well, one has little squares and stuff, and pancakes are round. But that's a good question. But I guess if you can actually, you're supposed to be able. Oh, I'm mixing it up. I'm having waffles today, even though it's kind of the same, but still in your. But anyway, but if you have an answer to that question, giver, let us know, because I'm sure that we're sucking ass at it. So as usual, per usual.
Well, I'm going to go with the sentiment, but I'm not exactly going to agree with that last line. Okay. I understand what he's trying to share, and I'm okay with that. But no,
that's fair enough. There, fair enough, Raj. I mean,
really, is it fair enough? I mean, seriously, it is. It's fair enough.
But however,
yeah, I was okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I do not answer. I only ask. Oh, well, fair enough.
Okay, but you just answered, so.
Sorry, dude. Yeah. Or do that. Sorry.
I'm not that tired.
I don't know. So.
But anyway, oh, that's cool. That's cool. We got.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh.
I do want to. Let's see. You are going to start the horror program, right? Yeah.
We are still trying to get a date.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
mean,
whoa, whoa! No personal life shit. Because I don't want
no,
to. No,
no,
I'm just talking about.
but they cost so much these days. But anyway,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
and so anywho,
Yeah, at this point,
we're
yes, I
trying to
agree.
figure out a time. I mean, we haven't talked about it since that one when we were since Saturday when we were all together afterwards, and I haven't talked about it to Jay and the big dog.
Also,
So
Jay's also going to be joining the horror program. Hey, look, if
as
you
far
guys,
as I know, he said he was.
all
I
right, well
invited
then
him
I'm
to
going to
the
have to
horror
join it too.
room.
Oh, but that's right. It would also be on a Saturday or Sunday, and I think he was.
Yeah,
It depends.
we were trying to figure out because Alicia, anime girl, showed interest too. So we're trying to take into all these, international date lines
Yeah,
and
you
all
guys
that
are
stuff.
screwed.
Huh?
You guys are screwed. It'll have to be early Sunday or early
Well,
Saturday. And I ain't moving sports talk with the guys.
well, then again, if he scheduled it right, she was on late today in her time. I mean, her time was, like
She
you
was
said, it
in
was
for a
midnight
while, yes.
but I don't know if she has that kind of schedule every weekend or what have you. But yeah.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
did you see that Middle Earth guy or something? The one that got, what was he, crowned or something officially? Did you see it this weekend?
oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about. I don't know. I didn't watch any of that.
Oh, I did for about 5 minutes. I was
You
trying
know,
to stay awake and I kept falling asleep. So
well, I got enough of him when he married Princess Diane. I saw enough of him riding around in a carriage, so I need to see it again.
yeah, when they cheated on each other, it was kind of like,
Well, that whole thing was a mess, but yeah.
yeah, I was shocked when she died. Oh, okay. Almighty,
Yeah.
you have one hamburger, only meat and bun. I would have stopped right there and I said, "Oh, flashback to NASCAR Fontana 2006." No joke. I told that was $8. Those hamburgers. That was it. Meat bun. Okay. You can only put one topping on it. What will it be? So, okay, topping. That would have to be either mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, um, relish. I know, I said it. Uh, Tabasco or horseradish, I would imagine, because I don't think lettuce, tomato, or pickles are toppings, or would they be toppings?
Well, I didn't think it'd be a topping, Raj.
Oh, no wonder why I'm going to be single soon. Shit.
I don't know. Like
That was more
answer
real
your
than I care to
question real
admit.
top. If I only had one topping to put on there, it'd be
I don't think it would be ketchup just because. So process of elimination. So I would be either mustard or relish. Yes, I know. I'm talking about relish for a hamburger.
nothing wrong with that.
Um, Mustard is a little sharper flavor, I think.
Yeah.
I would have to go, being that I've narrowed it down now, I would go with Worcestershire sauce.
There you go.
No, it would be. I might get tired of relish. So, but there's more things in relish than there is mustard. Well, on first glance, I would. Oh, this is a. Forgive me. This is a hard one.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm not that lucky. I don't know. Help me out here, Richard. What would it be?
I don't know. Well, in the South, they consider coleslaw a topping.
Oh yeah, and the one time I had coleslaw, it was Good Friday, and we went to
Yeah.
get some like shrimp because we were kind of like trying to be good little kids. I didn't touch the coleslaw, and it was bad, and I had food poisoning for the weekend. Oh, horrible. So it would be relish. I'd go with relish. What would you go with, Richard?
I don't know. I mean, I do. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if you only had one. Well, is this? He won't answer that anyway. But at this point, maybe I just stick with the pickles.
I don't think we can ask the question giver for clarity.
No, I don't want clarity. I just, if it's one topping, well, then let's go with pickles, and awesome. But then you just can't really put just one topping on it. So once you put on pickles, okay, what's next? But we'll go with that. Awesome.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are well into the second hour here on Sunday Night America. This train wreck proceeds forward, and we are moving forward at full speed ahead. The steam engine is blowing air out. We are doing good.
Wow.
Is this what an interview feels like? Since we're always the ones doing the questions, isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Kind of tables have turned a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is the closest I'm ever going to get. Well, did I tell you, Richard, that I've been fortunate that I have interviewed over 500 people in the last 15 years. Actually, it's probably even been more than that. I've had the privilege of speaking to maybe close to 1,000 people over the last 15 years. And not once have I been asked to be interviewed or stuff or whatever. I was telling that to Michael the other day, and Michael just stayed quiet. I was like, oh, your silence tells me everything.
He just stayed quiet. He didn't want to hurt your feeling, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, just shut the hell up.
All right, let's move on.
It'd be funny if the question giver was, why have you not been interviewed before?
Why have you not been interviewed? Well,
you will not get an answer to that question giver.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we're helping these groups related to the art, and I love doing what I'm doing. And what happens? Michael and Richard are the ones that they get invited in and they show up, and the whole world knows that they've joined. Okay. You can only listen to one music genre for the rest of your life. What will it be? Okay, that one is rather easy for me. It would be movie show tunes. That would be easy for me. Yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
I guess I'm being interviewed now.
Yes, you are. See?
I don't know who you are, and I will remember you fondly for the rest of my life. In a good way. This is an emotional moment for me. So that one's easy.
Okay.
I bet you would listen to jazz for the rest of your life.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, no, damn it. Heavy metal.
Yep.
Heavy metal. Sorry.
True story.
Forgot. Yeah, it would be heavy metal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, at least I got that one right. Question givers like, oh, these two damn old folks were taking 18 hours to answer a question. Now we're done. I'm not going to come up with another one. Question giver. Where in the world are you? You don't have to reveal anything else. Just, that's right. Doesn't answer questions.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Interesting.
Is it really?
No.
Yeah. It's a Sunday night, though. So I don't know where I left that book, but the Library of Curious and Unusual Facts.
Oh.
What? I am a mystery. Really?
I am a mystery.
No shit.
Right. Hey, no shit.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
That's the way he likes it, my friend.
Yeah.
I did not know that. The Peacock has Space 1999. There we go.
Is it really?
Yep. So,
ooh, I might have to watch it then.
Do you have Peacock?
If you're talking about the channel, yes. I signed up for it about 4 months ago. They had a special, and it was
introductory price,
$12 for the entire year.
No way.
Yeah, so I said, but it's commercials. So
yeah. I got you. Well, I had the lower rate, so I had those.
Yeah, which is $4.99, right?
Yeah.
And I'm paying $1, I guess, for a month. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. I am the biggest mystery in NDB. Now, do you mean non-directional bearings? I will never be figured out. Oh, lethal migraine. Okay. Yes, that is true. Actually, I apologize. I thought that was question giver. I was
No,
like, oh, okay.
that's somebody else. That's yeah.
Coffee, you are
Yep,
the biggest
coffee.
mystery in NDB media.
My
Yeah,
God.
all the other hosts give me shit about you. Like, dude, why do you always cut them slack? Dude, we're AB plus brothers. The day that Coffee told me, because I was talking about blood types and whatever, because I had blood, I donated blood or given away, robbed, whatever, when she stuck me with that needle, that wench. Anyway, I felt like I was getting robbed. I talked about, oh, yeah, thank you, Jay. The
See you
ship
later, Jay, buddy.
for you, right? Or this train wreck. Jay, thank you for spending time with us.
Exactly.
Take care, buddy.
Have a good evening there, Jay.
He's the only engineer that I respect.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Be careful.
Yeah. Oh, my stomach just turned on me. Oh. But I said it, and it's recorded for all time. He actually is the only engineer that I respect. So take it for what it is. Because based on all my posts, I don't respect engineers. I do not respect civil engineers that work for the county. I work with them. I know they say, oh, you don't work with us. You work for us. I said, no, based on what you got. Yeah, my pleasure. You too. Jay has a sense of humor, man. And I think that's what allows us to tolerate each other. Jay does. He's very quiet. He, as you now have dealt with him in person. Oh, shit, I bit my lip. Damn it. Must be lying. You know when you bite your lip, it's because you're lying, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That one sucked.
Oh, wow. There you go.
I know at first glance it looks like something else, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather turn your life into a movie or turn your life into a book? Well, knowing that my life actually was turned into a book and now it doesn't exist anymore, I'd rather a movie. It's a lot more difficult to get rid of a book than it is a movie. So, seriously, I've had several books about me already, but like I said, it truly is. They did Lucas on me, so I've been erased from history,
Erased
from existence. So I would prefer, turn your life into a movie. It'd be boring as shit. And actually, no, there would be an obligatory 15 minutes of excitement in a 2-hour movie. So there would be some excitement. There would be some excitement in my movie. It would be the ultimate traffic wreck. So, yeah. I'd rather. So, what would you like, Richard? Would you prefer a movie or a book?
Oh,
I didn't. Well, it was an or there, so I didn't think the person meant Oregon. But
it depends on what the royalties are.
That's true. But knowing if I ever had a book with me in it, the only thing I would ask is for proper punctuation, words being spelt correct. That's the only thing I would ask. Is just my grammar is far from perfect, but if I ever appear in a book again, I just would ask for proper punctuation.
I don't even know who you're referring to.
I don't know either. Not that you ever commented about the fact that once you find a mistake a minute in, you're like, I'm out.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Oh, my God, yes. Books already, boys. I'll turn my life into a book. You won't know the difference. Coffee, dude. That's why. Let's see. If you could travel back in time and witness any event in history, what would it be? Well, I have to use abject logic here because there's some things that we know in history did not actually happen. So I would want to Not that I didn't like the other questions, but this is a heavy question because I have given this some thought. If you could travel back in time and witness any event in history, what would it be? Yeah, my mind is racing on that one.
I
How about
thought you would. I
how about
thought
you,
you
Richard?
would. Well, maybe. I thought you would already have an answer for that. So I thought you'd want to be in the book depository.
Oh, very good. Wow.
Take care of that mystery bullet question once and for all. But you can stop him before that too. If actually that would happen, if he's up there, you can actually stop him and then know. Okay, I know the answer, but he doesn't. We don't have to follow through with it.
Nothing. I thank you, Coffee. Nothing. I'm happy to learn about history. I don't care if I witness it.
Yeah, but over time that gets a little. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. What would I want to witness? That's a true story. I don't know.
Oh. I think it's August 30th, 1908. Is it? Let me see.
Is that when the Yankees won a World Series?
Fuck off.
Is it their first World Series? I don't know, but
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I have the year correct. Oh, June 30th, 1908. I would want to go if I had a chance. And if I had a chance to witness the event, it would be June 30th, 1908. And we will be talking about that actually on Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about the world famous, and it was mentioned in Ghostbusters, the original movie. What about the Tunguska event in 1908? Seriously, June 30th, 1908, Tunguska. What was it that that did not hit Earth that day? What was it? Because I don't want to be back in history 66 million. Well, it used to be 65 million years ago, but I don't know when we crossed that little 9 that now says it's 66 million years. But I wouldn't want to be there to witness the one that took out the dinosaurs, because I think the world was obliterated on that day. I don't think I want to see that one.
Unless you can leave right before.
Yeah. If I had to pick something, I would want to see the moment when whoever decided to write the Bible wrote it, and then it would destroy it to save us all. Okay. Actually, that would have been sometime. Okay. Coffee. There is one specific event. I forget when it is, but it is at the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, when the Bible was closed, when the New Testament was added to the Old Testament, and that was it. So 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea, and I believe there is a date of that one.
Well,
325 AD.
That's when you can stop the Catholics from revising it. So yeah,
No, that's the day that it became final.
that's the day it became final, huh?
Yes, seriously, by them. Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're July 25th, 325 AD. Oh, all right. All right. The question giver, I thank you. Richard,
Yeah.
have you given an answer yet?
Yes.
For history, where would you want to be if you had a chance?
I would want to be
Earth, Hitler, 1938. No,
yeah.
That was Star Trek 60.
With the handgun. Yeah, I would want to be there. Somewhere in the early 80s at a stockbroker's office to buy Microsoft stock. No, I don't know. That's that's true. I mean, I guess I'd want to be Super Bowl III.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things And that's, maybe go back and see what all the fuss about Christ was. To see.
Well, I thought about that because I have given that a great deal, but I've studied that. To this day, the scholars do not know if it's 7 BC or between 3 BC. Because if we had the exact knowledge of when, then it would be an academic waste of time. If we really know when that individual was born, well, then what's the point, right?
Well, we do have some idea because he's been mentioned.
Hey, it's not the Lord of the Rings, dude. Wrong guy.
I'm just saying we do have, places where he was mentioned in other books across the world, but not as the savior, but they said, they mentioned him. So we could go by that and just see what was going on then and see, because, it'd be nice and tell him, look, if you're going to do this, be more specific.
All right, guys, come on in the chat room. That's actually deep. It's funny, but there's truth to it. Oh my God, it is. Oh, geez, that's good, man. I've studied enough to decent. I wonder if that's on your comment right now or just our answers, maybe. Hey, it is what it is, man. There are a lot of things that I would really like to do, but if I had that one moment, I guess due to the site, a lot of people know that I am a spiritual individual, and I have faith, but I'm also a man of science, and I believe in science. People, well, you can't believe in both. I said, yeah, I can. It's very simple. It's very simple. One does not conflict with the other. They say, oh, but yet this and dude, this is when I really roll my eyes. If Big Dog thinks I roll my eyes at him, he has no idea. But I really roll my eyes when I get people that say, oh, well, no, science and belief systems. I didn't say religion because you need to understand the actual definition to the word religion. But now I'm being a stuck-up SOB at this point.
Yeah, but you can have. I mean, yeah, it depends. I mean, you got it. You can do both. I mean,
I am doing both.
I'm just saying. I don't know why it has to be one or, why it has to be one or the other all the time. We got to be one or the other. You just can't be.
If you are not with us, you are against us.
Yeah, but really. Well, I guess what happens too is that they don't want to believe that the Earth is 65 million years old because that conflicts with the Bible. So,
and dogs or cats?
Cats.
Yep, cats.
I have my own cat. What am I going to say?
I used to be.
If my cat heard me saying dog, I'd never be able to sleep without getting scratched.
You would be clawed to death.
I'd be clawed to death during my sleep. I cannot have that happen.
I had a work injury. I was out for a year and a half, and I had this old boy come over to visit with us. He's a beautiful old soul. He was an old man. He was a male.
Hey, I know I'm old. Shut up.
And I was lucky I had him for a year in my life. And he got me through my illness. And I think one of my greatest regrets is that when he passed away, because animals, when they're about to die, they run off and they find a place. And we knew he was very ill, and he left us. And we searched for him for weeks, the pound. We searched for him through the neighborhood, and we don't know what happened to him. But my greatest regret is that I didn't have a chance to be there when he passed away. Because that cat, his name was Cobalt. My daughter, my youngest, named him.
Ooh, good name. Good name.
Yeah. For the complexity of his coat and pelt. I know.
No, I'm laughing at you like
yes. Yes, I was trying to keep my composure too. To tell him that I'm dying laughing.
I looked up and saw. Well, okay, hey, I can. You're not going to offend me. I can.
Right. But I was trying to keep it straight.
Yeah, I know, but I saw it and I just couldn't help myself. I like eating fried cat.
It's damn funny.
But then again,
yes, I love eating fried cat.
But then I guess you like Chinese food. Oh my God, we're going to get canceled for sure for that.
So said Richard.
We're going to get canceled. Sorry.
Guys, Sunday night, it's funny. I appreciate the humor or the real truth that's being shared. I'm reading and trying to tell the story about my cat, and I read, yes, I love eating fried cat. I'm like,
yeah, you got to tell a story about this little story about your cat Cobalt. And you're like, oh my gosh, no, I can't. I'm trying to be serious here.
All I can say is I maintained my composure up until when Richard said, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was damn funny.
But that cat rumor did actually shut down a Chinese restaurant locally about 20 years ago, man. 40 years ago.
Did it really?
Yeah, someone started a rumor that they served cat and the restaurant got closed and they couldn't really reopen, and they kept threatening, well, we're going to find out who started this. And this is before the internet even. I mean, this is word of mouth.
Okay, that's even worse.
This is 40 years ago, like I said. And, unless you were on the BBS or whatever, but still, it got around. But it was amazing that, because there were articles in the paper and stuff like that. And they were going, well, we're going to find out who started this and we're going to sue them. It's like, how are you going to find it? It's a rumor. I mean, my God, who knows who started it? Because everybody could have said they started it. I don't know if it was. But anyway, it happened, and I think I didn't eat there, but it was but I didn't think. But once it's still word of mouth. It can be as powerful as social media. So take that, Gen Zs.
Wow.
Did you know Gen Zs are actually buying more homes at age 25 than Gen X and millennials?
No, I did not know.
I didn't think they were buying homes. I thought they were still living with their parents. So I didn't even like millennials. I didn't know that they were. But I mean, it's like 30%. So it's not like a huge. But the difference between the other two are like 4 percentage and points. So it's not like a big huge deal. But anyway. But anyway, I don't know why I threw that in. But anyway, I'm sorry, Roger. Please continue with your sympathetic cat story.
No, I think I'm done with that one. I got it through. There's a joke that I think the question giver might like. I'm going to try to find it right now. You have to forgive me a moment. Hold on. It's been going around on.
Coffee, neither. Animals are just reading, huh? I like it.
Sell it. I can buy more. That one was easy. Yeah, I would sell it.
It is yummy. Well, so is a profit when you can eat more food.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, still, he would sell it. I'm not going to eat. If it's once in a lifetime, he's going to let somebody else. I'll let SeaWorld take care of it. So, Is SeaWorld still around? I don't know. Is there a SeaWorld there in California?
In Southern California, yes.
I didn't know.
Oh, I found the joke, man. It wasn't that difficult. I want to play this. Question giver, please. Since you were asking me a question, and I did go over to twitch.tv and your profile, it's just so simple. It says, ooh. I asked the questions. I'm putting the emphasis on there. Just funny. So there's the you probably have seen it somewhere. It's the Nazi knock-knock joke.
Oh, from the one on The Office.
It's doing the rounds right now. It's actually kind of funny.
But on The Office it was the KGB. But go ahead and do it.
Okay, here we go. Check it out.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Have you ever heard of my Nazi knock-knock joke, Louis?
No.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions. Have you ever heard of my Nazi knock?
Yeah.
There's another video where it shows a cat and belts the other cat. Hitler cat.
I sent that to Mercedes through Instagram.
You sent that one to her?
Yep.
The one that I'm talking to, the other one, right?
This one right here. Yeah, I sent that.
Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right.
I thought it was funny, but I know I took a chance there. I know how she'd feel about it, but the one I heard, but that was from that when Dwayne did that on The Office, it was the KGB, and they did a little bit of a bit. So
okay. There's one
I don't
going
know why
on
they changed it to Nazi,
Facebook
but
and stuff.
they did.
It's really funny because it shows the cat taking a shot at the other cat and me. They'll ask
Yeah.
the questions.
Jeez. Yeah, that's. Yeah, but that's funny. I mean, even though it.
Okay, here's another version. This one's a little closer. Sorry, I'm getting real lame on this one. Let me see. Look, this one's dumb, but it's actually a little better. Check it out.
Heard of my Nazi knock-knock joke, Louis?
No.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions.
I'm sorry. That one's actually kind of funny. Oh, did you see that one, Richard?
I'll show it.
You heard of my Nazi knock-knock joke?
Oh yeah. Okay, this cat.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, if that's another time travel story one, look, do you go with the beast that you know or the beast that you don't know? But look, there was a Twilight Zone episode in the early 2000s that had to do with that. And a famous actress, or actor, played in the episode, and her mission was to go back in time to eliminate Adolf Hitler. And she actually does. She eliminated Adolf Hitler. But the story was that the one that actually cared for the baby saw what happened and looked to see that there was a woman that was a transient woman. She lived on the street, had a baby. And she just looked at her and got the kid. Brings the kid home. Dad's looking. He says, things are a little different. And that became Hitler's. That became Hitler. So
No.
Okay.
God.
Michael, please let me.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
KGB.
KG.
We will ask the questions.
What the hell was that?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey, stop it! Stop it!
she didn't bam like this.
Part of a hilarious joke.
Mine was retribution. What are you doing? No more knock knock jokes. That's it.
Ding dong.
Who's there?
KGB. Try to get the door.
I'm not answering.
Answer the
Ding
door.
dong.
No way. It's the KGB.
Ding dong.
I'm not answering that.
Yes, you're going
You
to.
answer
I'm
it.
not going to answer.
I'm not going to
it.
answer it. It's the KGB.
The KGB will fit for no one.
Sorry.
It's true.
All right, that was funny. I had not seen that scene. That was good. Speaking of Hitler, would you kill baby Hitler? So the answer is yes, even though it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. I know, because my killing Hitler makes me him. Well, I'll take one for humanity. I will. I'll take one for humanity. I would. Knowing what it did, I would.
No, I would not.
Oh, you will
I
be
would
canceled out
kidnap
right
the
now.
baby.
Richard.
I would kidnap him and have him raised by Jews.
Go! Kraken 6-1 over Dallas. Woohoo! All right. So, folks, Samantha Glassner will be joining us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. She is, of course, from the Ark. She played Kelly, the neck twister, the woman shooter, or female shooter, and amongst other things from Arc 15. She's going to be on with us. Really good stuff. I like it. I like it. So it's going to be on tomorrow. Joke Night returns at 8 p.m. on Monday, May 22nd. It is rated maggot. So we ask you to bring your jokes. Come on, folks. It's not rated G. It's rated maggot. Come on. Maggot is a flesh-eating thing that kills rotten flesh and stuff. So what did the horse say when he fell down? That's a dad joke, isn't it?
I don't know what he said.
Why are you being a dumbass? I don't know. What did the horse say?
Why you being a dumbass?
I was thinking, like, to the writers, why you being a dumbass? I've fallen and I can't giddy up. Oh, it is a dad joke. Thank you. Thank you. So I guess you are getting ready for our joke night. All kidding aside, May 22nd. It is open to each and every one. If you have your jokes, you can send them to us in advance, but we will play them. But they have no illusion. They're insensitive. They're we're stupid on joke night. I may have to use that one, question giver, if you're not there. So I like that one. I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Yeah. So the Jew was talking to a Catholic, and the Jew says, if you won't forgive the Holocaust if you drop the charge to murder one.
He spoke to the Jew and the Catholic?
Oh, the Jew was talking to the Catholic.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand it. Go ahead again one more time, please.
So he said, won't forgive the Holocaust if you drop the charge to murder one.
The Jews took out Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's bad, dude. Okay. Well, there's a taste of joke night, folks, and the question giver got us going on that one.
Yeah.
And Richard delivered. So, boxers or briefs? Oh, shit. I've learned the hard way. It's boxers. Oh, good God.
Yeah, boxers.
Yeah.
We need that freedom. We need those boys free, roaming around.
Yeah. People get ill.
Roaming around.
When they have briefs. Now, question giver, I need you to keep this in mind that there are boxer briefs. So some people could be real stupid like I am now and making that point. Well, what about if you're wearing boxer briefs? I know it means nothing because your question is, well, okay, fine. I don't care what you're wearing now, but given the choice, boxers or briefs. See, that's how you get around an idiot. So, trust me,
Right.
It has worked in my place of employment much and often. You never give them an answer to what they want. You direct them in the direction that you want them to go. It's real easy. I have a doctor that I've been seeing for a little while, and she would say that I'm Italian, even though I have no Italian in me because I talk with my hands, as you can see here. And, hey, almighty.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cock.
Oh, you got a cock in the.
Yeah, boxers or briefs.
Boxers are. Oh yeah, I think of boxers.
Yeah, I would. I was trying to tell a story, and I'm getting old, so I already forgot.
Really?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
We all are.
I don't know what it was. I was going to say something, but I already forgot. Yeah, I already forgot. I'm trying to go back there, and that shit's gone. It's flying away, baby. It's gone already. Ugh. But again, I appreciate some of the. I've had time to think about it, and I would still want to go back to June 30th, 1908.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought you would want to go back to one of your World War II fades, Midway or something.
We won.
Oh, for gosh sakes. Well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying. I you know what I mean. But
and that's fair. I purchased another book of Midway. I don't think I have it up there right now.
Oh my, here we go.
I know. My favorite.
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, my favorite. You see, I'm losing my train of thought again. Oh, my favorite plane from the Battle of Midway, or even World War II, would be the SBD Dauntless dive bomber. That is a plane that, oh my God, that one is awesome. The SBD Dauntless dive bomber.
Wow. That's interesting. So, if you take up Anime Girl on the anime, that's just more stuff for you to watch.
What's that?
Anime Girl. If you're going to watch, well, I mean, I told her I would do a show with her if she did anime stuff. And you also volunteered too. So,
Yes. Now, Coffee says both would be fun.
yeah.
Would you rather skydive once or scuba dive with sharks? I would skydive because chances are I'm going to have a heart attack anyway, and there ain't shit I can do about it. So I can go down under the water, get eaten by the shark, suffocate. There are lots of things. I would prefer to jump off the plane and knowing that the ripcord might just rip off. Hey, I'll see the floor come up and hit me. Chances are I will not survive it anyway. And with being eaten by sharks or suffocating, that will last an eternity. Coffee does say both will be fun. I have flown a plane. I would enjoy jumping out of it.
So did DB Cooper.
Then who's driving it? Very good, DB Cooper. Yep. Did you know? Well, I'm sure you do know about it, right? That the kid along one of the rivers did find some of the money.
Oh yeah, that's old news. Yeah, that's in almost every DB documentary nowadays, and they keep making them, so people must still wonder about the guy, even though he's. Did you watch? There was a documentary where they actually thought they knew who he was, and they kept asking him if he was the guy, and I think he passed away by now. But
yes,
so I mean, but
there was
they had their suspicions, but he wouldn't say yes or no. Doesn't mean that he was DB Cooper.
Right.
But then it didn't seem like if he was, he didn't spend the money because he was. I don't know. That's just there's a lot of theories out there. So it's just amazing. Well, the amazing part is that he got away with it. I mean, he tried that today. He would leave the plane, but without the money and the parachute.
Oh yeah. Well, there is no plane. Well, it would have to be a military plane, a C-130 or something like that. That has a C-5, C-17, that has the drawer in the back.
Yeah,
because the DB Cooper plane had the exit or had an exit in the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that he knew the plane and he knew how to get out. So, yeah. But it's always
a Boeing 727.
Yeah, and it's always. I mean, it always. That's one of my favorite things was the DB Cooper mystery, and now that that's been a long time ago, as I was a kid, which was last year. But so that's one of my big things. I know you have your big things. One of mine is the DB Cooper.
It's as I understand, it still is unsolved.
Yeah, it is, and everybody's dying off, so we're probably not going to find out unless there's a deathbed confession where someone says, "I did it," but we don't know if they're telling the truth. They could just be talking shit. So who knows? But they didn't get nothing off this guy. There were no fingerprints, right, Roger? Nothing. There was no DNA of course, DNA wasn't a thing back then either. So.
Yeah, I think they had the ticket, something like that, and I think they had the ticket, and.
But was it clean then? Because I don't hear. So there was nothing. They
weren't able to get anything out
of it, or did it degrade by the time they had DNA on the ticket?
I would go back to age 8, and it would be sometime in May, right before the opening of Star Wars in 1977. That's where I would go back, and I'm assuming live my life from that point forward.
Yeah.
Because if I know I would enjoy Star Wars all over again, man.
Well, that's why I wouldn't go because I already went through it. So why?
Because if
I'm
I had a second-
not that I. Well, maybe I would go back. Maybe I would since my mom took me. That was
because I would enjoy Star Wars, and it's not that I would correct any. Well, yes, I would correct one thing, and that is in 1988, within a year of graduating high school, I graduated in 1987. No, I was working for H&R Block and Thrifties. Okay, I would have stayed at H&R Block. I was offered full time as an 18-year-old, folks. Full time. They never did that. Knowing what I know of financial stuff today, I wonder where I could be. So I would go back at 8, enjoy Star Wars. By the time I'm 18, life would be good. Yes, because I had a chance to play baseball again. I would be able to go through all of that. It would be worth going through all that again. I was lucky, folks. I didn't really have a lot of stuff happen. I went.
Well, that's awesome. I love it.
Right before Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I can enjoy
Why
it all
not?
over again. Hell yeah. Hell's yeah.
Yep.
Yep. But then I'd have to watch the movie Prophecy again in the theater and get scared again.
Why would you have to do that? You can just
Because it was after
you would
Star
know to
Wars.
skip it. You would know to skip it.
Well, I guess. But then again, I was my sister's chaperone at that young age. I got to see a lot of movies. And it was funny because in 1979, 1980, Star Trek was on for like 6 months, the original movie. And it was funny because I was in the front seat in Frank's van that went out with my sister Alma. And I was like, okay, well, let's go get Star Trek. And they're like, why? Let's go see something else. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing back there, but you guys are sure as hell not watching the movie. Star Trek. I mean, at 8, or wait, no, I guess I was 10 at that point, and I really told them, you guys aren't watching the movie. Shut the fuck up. We saw Star Trek again. I made that movie profitable.
Sounds
every
like it.
weekend we went to the theater, and I was watching Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's right. Actually, that would have been December of 1979 into early 1980. So, yeah.
Wow.
And then we had, of course, The Empire Strikes Back that summer, which was awesome.
Yep. The Empire Strikes Out.
So when would you go back in time?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, jeez. So that would be an interesting question. So I don't know. Probably about, God, fuck.
Your first one? Good for you.
Yeah, the first one. See, that would have made me, never mind. I would probably go back to when I was the same age and correct a lot of things. So, yeah.
You see, for me, it would allow me to get through the stuff that I did. So I would go through them again, except I would have remained. Oh, but that would screw everything up. So I'm thinking, oh, Richard, what the hell are you doing, man? You're messing me up here.
Yes. Well,
I would not correct anything other than I would have stayed with them. But that means I would not have met anyone that I know today. I wouldn't be here. Butterfly effect.
oh, well, and why? Well, I'd probably, geez. And why? Well, that's one reason. Maybe at that age, but
So, question giver, I don't think I can answer that question because I would not be able to do it because I would never have arrived at this point in time to go back in time.
yeah. So
DB
yeah.
Cooper anniversary is on November 24th in 1971. But it was really funny when a lot of people didn't realize, and I worked it in. I think I was doing a program, Richard. I don't know when it was, but it was on November 24th. And I said, hey, folks, how apropos that today's November 24th. And there was an earthquake in Alaska at Cooper's Landing. I am not shitting you.
Are you kidding?
I am not. And I, out of nowhere, said, wow, today I just happened to know that one. And I said, how apropos that today there was an earthquake in Cooper's Landing. Why? Because today's the day that DB Cooper took the jump. And I had some people that their jaws dropped, dude. I said, hey, check it. USGS, Cooper's Landing. But you know what? I will probably be able to tell you when that year was. Cooper's Landing earthquake, November 24th.
Huh.
Let's see. There's Girdwood. No, Cooper Landing, 1.4. November 24th, 2021. It wasn't that long ago, man. It was on that day that I told people, hey, it's actually Cooper Landing. But I thought it was so funny. I said, today's the day of TV Cooper. Cooper Landing. Of all places, Cooper Landing. You think he landed there?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was between Seattle and Portland.
That's too head on, That's crazy.
That is funny, dude. And I made a lot of people flinch, like, dude, that is like, hey, not me. Okay.
That is just, yeah.
Never able to tell time or never eat any type of chicken again. Never, ever again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not a question. That's a statement. Oh, no, it is a question. Never be able to tell time or never eat any type of chicken again. I don't know what you mean by never able to tell time again, because we have a mechanism within us. And when you see sunlight and when you see all this stuff. But if you're underground, it has been proven that if you don't see sunlight, your days blur. And I think if you're like underground and you can tell I read a lot. Actually, both Rich and I do read a lot. It's funny. If we pass 100 days to someone underground or doesn't see sunlight, it's like 30 days for them or 33 days or something. It's a crazy thing. And their rhythm, I forget their circadian rhythm. So never able to tell time or never any time of chicken. Never, ever again. Well, unfortunately, based on my health, I would have to choose the never able to tell time. Because that means I can still eat chicken or consume it. Why do I need to be able to tell time now? Time is a construct I basically ignore already. Ooh. I like it. I think it's actually coffee who's asking those questions. Good, very well, because he heard me belly aching. Chicken is good. Time is forgettable. Hey, that was not a question. Wow. All right. Making progress. That's good. All right. This is the closest I'm ever going to get to being interviewed, so I'm all right with it. I'm reveling in this. So I'm going to reach the book that I purchased and I've been reading. It's just on the other side of my desk. Forgive me. I'm going to scare everyone with my girth. Forgive me.
Oh, my. There he goes. Book Club with Roger. I like it.
The 10 greatest conspiracies of all time.
Here we go. You have a good question in the chat room, Raj.
Oh. Why have you never been interviewed? Tell me why. Because no one's ever asked. That's kind of simple. Let's see. Coffee says Alexa tells me to wake up. Alexa tells me to go to work. My coworkers tell me when it's time to take a break or go home. I don't bother looking at clocks. Very good. Brad Meltzer, and I actually do like his stories. The 10 greatest conspiracies of all time. I just purchased this one. And in the book, and I'm going to reference some of this, John Wilkes Booth, was Lincoln's assassin apprehended? There's some stuff that has been going on. The Confederate gold, stolen treasure, or hidden wealth of a new Confederacy. The Georgia Guidestones, America's Stonehenge. Haven't they been destroyed or something? The ones down in Georgia, these America's Guidestones,
they were. Weren't they?
Something happened.
I think it's been since the pandemic. Well, since all this cancel crap has been happening too, but I don't know if that was the reason. But yeah, they were vandalized. I don't know if I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, I remember reading that they were Why?
This has been more than a year ago, I think.
Yeah, it has been.
Now,
You are correct.
I think it's great that Richard mentioned number 7, D.B. Cooper. Number 6, the White House. Where is the cornerstone of democracy? As you know, they do not know where the cornerstone is. Or do they? The Spear of Destiny, history's most sacred relic. The real Da Vinci Code. Did Leonardo predict an apocalypse? And is there any gold in Fort Knox? That's been one of the biggest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, probably not, since we've been taking off the gold standard. So why keep it?
Question giver, please do not be sorry. We appreciate you spending time with us. But the question giver must depart. I will return one day. One day, I say. And to that day, we look forward to it. Hark! One day you will return, and we look forward to that day. Thank you, question giver.
Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the questions.
Yeah, all kidding aside, seriously, thank you. Number 2 is inside Roswell and Area 51. Is our government hiding definitive proof of the existence of alien life? What does the government know and why? And why would they lie? And that, chicken. That's funny. That's good. And in the Kennedy assassination, the truth is out there. Did JFK's death come from Lee Harvey Oswald acting alone, or was it the result of a massive conspiracy? Wow. So I'm going to be discussing some of those, not all, and I'm going to be discussing a few others in preparation on Wednesday's episode. So if you have a conspiracy that you would like to talk about, be ready to go, and we are going to be talking about that. So I like it. I like it. And we're going to be doing some other things. As I said, curious and unusual mysteries and stuff. We're going to be talking about that. I'm probably going to do an episode maybe once a month or once every 6 weeks on stuff like that. I have so much material. I'm looking forward to getting back to doing stuff like that. So, yeah. Kind of cool. Today in history. What is today's big day? Or what happened on today? Today in history. What is the major event? Oh, damn. Today is May 7th. VE Day is celebrated in America and Britain. That's right. Also, that was in 1945. Also of note, on this day in 2010, Betty White becomes the oldest Saturday Night Live host. In 1541, Spanish conquistador Hernando de Soto reaches El Mississippi. I don't know why I did that. In 1973, American Indian Movement AIM ends occupation of Wounded Knee. In 1919, new celebration of Armistice Day was proposed. In 1970, Nixon defends invasion of Cambodia. And in 1884, Harry S. Truman is born. In 1846, future President Zachary Taylor fights the battle of Palo Alto. In 1976, the theme song from Welcome Back, Carter is the number 1 song in America. Today, in 1963, Sean Connery stars in his first Bond movie, Dr. No. Wow. Many people point out, and I think you know this, right, Richard?
What's that?
That this was really the first summer blockbuster, Dr. No.
Was it?
Yeah. So,
I did not know that.
And I didn't until I read it. In 1988, a woman convicted of killing 2 in Excedrin tampering. In 1984, today, the comrades announced the boycott of the 1984 Olympics. In 1984. In 1864, General Lee's army beats Grant's Union troops to Spotsylvania. Wow. Okay. And in 1792, the Militia Act establishes conscription under federal law. Coffee says that Kennedy died because the Irish mob got him elected and never paid them back. It's the theory that makes the most sense.
That's one.
Yes, actually, yes. There are. Thank you, Coffee. That's not one of them. There are, what do you think, Richard? At least 11 to 12.
I thought it meant
different
that's one. I'm not saying it was the only one. I'm just saying, well, that's
Oh,
one.
right, yes.
One of many.
Yes.
So yes, that's one, and it's a good one too. And and it could be, and all of them have, well, most of them have weight. I mean, they do. And well, of course, yeah, but it didn't help when his brother's going after the mafia. That doesn't help. When your brother goes after the people that help you get elected, that really doesn't help. And you could also take that even further, and that's why Robert was killed when he ran for president. If I'm not mistaken. Of course, there was many there too. But yeah, there's the mafia, the communists, Booth just working alone, whatever, or the CIA. It could have been, yeah, CIA was involved. Huh?
Booth? That's Lincoln.
Well, he came back. He wasn't done.
That dumb bastard. Instead of going back in time, he went forward.
Yeah, I get them confused, but you know who I meant. What's his name?
Oh, I do now. So
what's his name?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunday Night in America. That's Richard. I'm Royer. Coffee's in the chat room. Question giver, spend time with us. Thank you.
So, have you looked over or trying? Since more documents have been released for the Kennedy assassination, have you tried to go through those or find them? Since some of it's has become disclassified, especially during the Trump administration.
I have read some of them, but a lot of them are still blacked out, dude. They're still blacked out, and it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? You might as well just, you're right. But and you're trying to read in between the lines, but you can't because it's all blacked out. And that's, I mean, it's been so long. Why do that? It's been, in a way,
because they're still alive, or the family is still. Look, what was the episode in Star Trek?
What I'm saying is that today's generation could care less, probably by now. Like, so what?
But the generation that endured it is still alive.
Yes,
a lot of them are.
Yep, and we got those people in Montana waiting to shoot some people. So yeah,
Montana,
well, everywhere, not just Montana,
Kansas.
And I'm sure Texas would want some revenge too, since that's where he got shot.
I wonder if they do, because it's a touristy spot now.
Well, they want
Dealey Plaza. It still is Dealey Plaza, right?
Yeah. I think it's Is the library still there?
You mean the book depository?
Yeah, that too. The library and the book depository, they were akin, I think.
Ooh,
help me! I'm thinking. I'm
No, I'm sorry, brother. I know. I was looking. I'm going there right now on Google Maps.
But I don't know. I don't know if anything's been how that area looks anymore. But
I think it's Dealey Plaza still there. Duh.
Well, I think so. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really checked into it lately. Really.
Aw, Dealey Plaza. And if you look it up, it still is. Man, it's almost like right there in downtown. Wow.
Yeah.
And the building.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's a museum now. Isn't that crazy?
What's that again?
It's a museum now.
Oh, well, of course. Of course. Yeah. So, yeah. So
check it out. It's the 6th floor museum at Dealey Plaza.
Oh my gosh, really? So
it's a touristy attraction. Told you. Go, Justin Schultz, 7-2, Kraken.
Yeah. Well, that's that. If they would, I don't know.
Oh, something is blacked out right there. Uh-oh. I think someone was beaming in right there, and they just covered it up. Right there, wow. They were beaming in.
Yeah.
But it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's this one, right?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. Wow.
And look, they are open, so go figure.
All right. Well, next time you're in Dallas.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. You'd go there.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's right there,
so,
man. Look at it.
So is
It's
that in bad taste, Raj, to turn that into a museum?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking. I mean,
And I think you threw me there. That's why I had to give it some thought.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, and everything being so offensive today, and everybody, the generations, well, that's insensitive. You can't make that. No, it's wrong. You can't do that. It's just offensive to people who were there and traumatized.
Oh, it is offensive. $18?
Yeah, I guess it is. To go see
now
where
I am offended.
Yeah, it is offensive.
$18? What the hell?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Now I am offended.
Yeah. Look at that. Wow.
The main exhibit, John F. Kennedy and the Memory of a Nation, is on the 6th floor. Yeah, the entire Memory of a Nation is on the 6th floor. Special exhibits and public programs are presented on the 7th floor. The 6th floor museum. I mean, after all, we all know that in an alternate timeline, Spock was the one on the grassy knoll.
Yeah. That was. Yep.
I'm gonna buy those. I'm not sure if you've seen the. Okay, I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again, and I have the recordings from the Port Authority on 9/11. I do. I have them on one of my computers here that I haven't gotten rid of, and I saw an ad on the internet somewhere that you can now access your old hard drives by plugging them into this connector, and you can access it on your regular computer right now. Not long after 9/11, I went to the Port Authority, and they had the recordings for that day, and I downloaded all of them.
Oh, yeah?
As everyone knows, you cannot get them anymore. They're secured because it's part of a crime scene, and no one has them. And people were a little late to it. And just as a lark, I wrote, I forget who it was, I have the letter somewhere. I wrote a large either newspaper or a magazine. It might have been Time Life at the time. I don't know. But I asked them, I said, hey, you know what? I may have the recordings. Would these be of interest to you? And they wrote back within a week. They're like, are you kidding? They said, we don't want to compare this to the Zapruder film, but yes, these are the recordings from the Port Authority. I listen to them, folks. They're harrowing, they're frightening, and they're sad because of everything that happens. And what struck me the most of that record, and I will play them here if I'm able to recover them. And I don't remember which computer it is, but I'm not going to do any spatial orientation right now. But the timestamp starts at 8:46. Or maybe at 8:45, I forget. But the plane actually hit at 8:46 a.m. The timestamp of the recording at 8:49, 3 minutes after the first plane hit, there was a battalion chief who was already on scene within 3 minutes. And I remember him saying something to the effect where he looked up and he said on the PA system, he said, this looks like it's a terrorist incident. Ring bells 4 and 5. Or I forget the exact numbers, but as you know, when the thing happened, they automatically rang a certain number of engine companies. And they were already on their way. And when he saw what was going on, that man, 3 minutes into it, knew He says, this is a terrorist incident. Ring bells 4 and 5. We're going to need a lot more than what we have coming already. And I remember that, how prescient he was, how into the moment he was. And I don't know if he was one of the ones that actually climbed up. Because and a lot of people deny this, but they got up there. They hoofed it up to the 70-some, floor. And they were fighting the fire up there. That is amazing to me. They walked up 70-some floors, and they were on scene trying to put the fire out when the building came down.
Wow.
That was unreal. That was unreal. But I do have the recordings, and I'm looking forward to purchasing one of those items. And if I can get them off the hard drives, I will play them on our network here. They need to be heard. They need to be remembered. And the reason why they were taken off the website, they're public property, folks. Okay, they are public. Well, they were, because since there's a crime related to it, they've taken them off the server. Well, it's okay. So I hope to, in the next month or so, be able to access it, because actually, I shouldn't say anything else. I'm probably going to have to move the computers as early as tonight. You never know what can happen, dude. You never know. Okay. It's just a part of America. I do not have the 9/11 version of the Zapruder film. You know what the 9/11 version of the Zapruder film is, and that's the guy that was recording when they were doing a demonstration on the street, and he looks up, and the VHS tape, remember, the first plane going in, because no one has video on it. There's only one video, the VCR tape. And believe it or not, that thing passed around for 8 months until someone realized, holy crap, you know what this is? That was the Zapruder film for 9/11. So anyway, I have work. I have to access those hard drives, because I am holding on to history of a sad day. And I believe I may be one of the only ones that actually does have a copy of that, because no one's been able to hear them ever since.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You're the keeper. You're the keeper.
I'm a little worried, a little scared, because I haven't accessed
keys.
some of those computers in a while. But I haven't gotten rid of my computers for some time now. I don't remember which one I have them on, but I have 4 old computers. And unless there's a total failure, which I doubt it, they just haven't been turned on. So I'm going to know in the next few weeks, because I'm hoping to get that. So they're very sad. But they need to be remembered. They need to be heard. There was a coworker that I had, and he believes that 9/11 was an inside job. And he says that everything that happened that day was fake. It's fake. It's all fake. It's all fake.
All of it?
Yeah, that's what they all say. Everything that we saw that day was fake. And I spoke to that person, because I was mouthing off. He said, oh, well, you seem to know, like you think you have all the answers. I said, hey, dude, look, you and I will never, ever be able to have a conversation on this, because you didn't have a dad to beat the stupid out of you after the first time you asked that question. I tell you something. I feared my dad. I never asked stupid questions. That's why boys don't ask stupid questions, because they know that if they ask a stupid question, when they get home, dad's going to beat the shit out of them. Says, you're not my son. You ask a stupid question, I will beat you with it into your life. I had a good dad, but he never would have tolerated that. You asked that, you're not my son. Get the fuck out. I'm only 7. Get out of here. And so I said, And I told him, I said, oh, after the 18th time, I would have beaten the shit out of you. He said, well, we should be asking questions. Yeah, but when you get the same answer over and over and over, shut the fuck up. Look, the very famous video, which everyone points out to, Loose Change. Seriously, how many versions have there been of this movie now? Of this documentary that asks questions? Aren't they on their 18th version now? The 18th revision? How many times does the truth change? They change it because someone proves them wrong, so they redo the video. Look, those kids were slick. They made one of the better documentaries of all time. I hope they're working for Hollywood now, because the fiction they came up with, hey, it was slick. It was good. So I witnessed it, folks. I witnessed it live, like many people. And 8 million people in New York witnessed it live. And everyone says that they're liars.
Yeah. Well, remember, they were saying the Pentagon hit was fake, too. That
Yes.
was the big one. They were saying, well, that was fake. Everything. But I don't know. I don't know why how these things get started, why people can't accept the truth. Maybe they're trying to hide their heads in the sand and not admit the truth that we are vulnerable.
Yeah. I remember my mother telling me on that day, she says, oh my God, they might, this was like 3 hours in or maybe later in the day. She goes, they might still attack us again. I said, oh, no, they're not attacking us right now. She goes, why? Because we're ready for them and they're dead. They had to do what they had to do in the way that they did it, because the minute we know what's up, it's over. It's over. Had they, attacked us within an hour, they would have been shot down. We know that.
Yeah.
It would have been over. I mean, folks, look at what happened on United 93. Passengers figured out what was going on. They would not have been the only plane. If there had been other planes and the passengers would have found out, they would have done the exact same thing. The passengers on United 93 figured out, they knew they were going to die. And they're like, well, fuck it. We're going to die anyway.
Yep. And I guess the surprise thing is that they just landed in an empty field, not in a city or anything. They just, that was amazing. That was the most amazing thing about that. I mean, I know they gave their lives for it, but still, just to land in a field and not take anything out.
In your mind, where were they going for? Were they going for the Capitol, or were they going for the White House?
I don't know. Do we even know? I mean, I heard the White House.
Yeah.
It's always been the White House. They turned around.
I really believe it was the White House as well.
So why not? They've already hit everything else. So yeah.
Well, they're going for things of power. The Pentagon. Yeah. The Capitol building is, but no. The thing that has more value is the White House.
Well, if those pilots wouldn't have, hesitated and got all the way to almost to Cleveland, they might have been able to hit their target, but they just took their time. They didn't decide to do it right away. Is that right, Rod? They just kept going to Cleveland, and then they turned around and said, well, we'll go do it now. So, and that's when the passengers had time to figure it out, and the rest is, unfortunate history.
I remember that day when I found out about United 93, and I remember telling a coworker, I said, the plane was brought down. We're never, ever going to know. I told Alex, my supervisor, I said, I'd like to believe that the pilots figured out and it's just not going to happen here. And that they fought them off and they did what they did. But we found out that was the first thing. The first thing they did was kill the pilots.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's when you could actually get to the cockpit.
I've been trying to find it. It was on the old cable channel, Discovery Times channel. It's gone now, but they were the first ones that did it, and they referred to it as the flight that fought back. It was narrated by Kiefer Sutherland. And they interviewed many of the families, friends, and people that made contact with them on the phone. And
Yeah. Wow.
they had the first scene, and I will get emotional, and I'm sorry, but there comes near the end of this 2-hour documentary where Kiefer Sutherland always says, this is based on witness testimony, whatever, and those that have heard the actual tapes, the cockpit recorded. And he says, what you're about to say is our extrapolation of that. And they do show it where they stormed the cockpit. And the FBI famously said they didn't get in. They were not able to get in. And everyone else that heard, family, said, oh, the terrorists were not alone. They got in. In an episode of Star Trek, they were arguing about Davy Crockett, whether he actually died heroically or not or whatever, and they were wasting their time. O'Brien and Bashir. And it was comical what they were arguing about. And Worf comes out of nowhere and he says, it does not matter what you know. It is what you believe.
Yep. Yeah.
So I remember I used to write newsletters for my clientele every year, and I had written a note about United 93, which I got wrong. It was entitled United 94. And I commented about that. And in January, of course, it went out. And that year, Richard, I kid you not, I had about 150 clients or so. The vast majority of them came to their appointments to see me, and they all had that newsletter with them.
Oh, yeah?
They came wanting to talk, and it's when I learned what my role was to my clients, and that was to sometimes just shut up and listen, because no one's listening anymore. I remember those conversations in 2002, and I was so stunned by how many people brought that newsletter with them. It was, yeah. Those were different times, right, Richard?
Yeah, sure were.
Yeah, I remember laughing at my mother when she said, oh my God, they might attack us again. I'm like, bring that shit on. Because this was, like I said, hours after. And I'm like, oh God, I hope they attack. We'll kick the shit out of them. Because we were already on alert at that point.
Yeah, we were. Everything was being shut down. Yep.
I remember walking outside, Richard, and looking up, and there was nothing in the sky.
Nope.
For a whole week, remember that?
Yeah, it was a week.
Yeah.
And everything slowly came online, and we started getting the TSA and everything else going. Yep. After that.
And of course, everyone knows that on May 1st, 2011, when we first found out that at the time the president was Barack Obama, on that Sunday night when the White House was going to declare something big, we were on air. We were covering that. And we called it an hour before the president actually declared it. I think the whole world was able to figure it out at that point. But before he, well, it was the governor that said we got him, referring to Saddam Hussein. I know that the president said, I wish to report to the American people that, we got Saddam Hussein. But it was the governor, whatever his name was, of Iraq that said, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I remember that it was a Sunday in December, like December 13th, 2003, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, when they got him in the spider hole. But anyway,
Yeah.
that was a whole other story, which was sad too. Yeah, sorry, folks. We've gone down a rabbit hole.
Yes, we have. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Nothing else new.
That's right. I was going to say sports talk with the guys, but NDB Media. So what else, my brother? We're already well into 2.5 hours. We're in our third hour here. Well, what do you want to talk about, man? Oh, man, it's already Monday morning for you.
Yes, it is. Well, I have one more thing here.
Tell me.
And let's see. This ought to be this will. All right. Here we go. Here you go, Raj.
What?
I've always demanded that I wanted menstrual equality, didn't you, Raj? So that is, I came across that earlier in the week. And this is, I don't know. Well, in all bathrooms, including men's and gender neutral restrooms, in response to lobbying from campus group that, in its own words, fights for inclusivity, menstrual equality, and the stigmatization of menstruation and periods. I don't want to be destigmatized. Do you? I just don't want to. But
Look.
We are Emerson Flows, an advocacy educational-based organization dedicated to fighting the inclusivity of menstrual equality and the stigmatized, oh, God dang it, you know what I mean, of menstrual and periods. The petition reads, I didn't know they had that name, but yeah, the Emerson Flows. And that I don't get it, but it's in this day and age, it's going, it gets crazy. I guess if you lobby hard enough, you can get what you need. But I don't know. I saw it and it's like, they can do that without putting that stuff in in bathrooms like that. I mean, it's a waste of product.
Folks, whatever happened to personal responsibility? Why do those products have to be provided anyway?
Well, I'm sure they're probably in female restrooms, but.
And yes, but the reality is, tissue paper has been it. Why do you need to provide anything else beyond that? Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I can't get I don't know. I don't know how big that group is, but they want. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. It's just the equality. I don't know, equality of what. I mean,
Oh.
So I guess the college is going to do it.
Yeah, sometime in July. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they were able to pull it off, and
Coffee. I hope it goes well for you.
Me too.
If you want to screw up the interview reference, just contact me. I'll write a letter on your behalf. Actually, I wrote another letter for someone to enter a master's program. And I told her, you're not going to get in. You're not going to get. She goes, no, they're waiting for your letters. Nope, you won't get in. And I gave her the letter and she got it. It wasn't me, but I did joke about it. That I can't believe how many letters I've written over the years. And thank God everyone was able to get in. I just lucked out. And the person that was asking me, they had some belief that I was good at writing those letters.
Wow.
And the last one, actually, folks, I meant it. I wrote a letter I think it was on April 17th. I was actually rather proud of this letter because I meant it. This is what I wrote. I'm not going to say who I wrote it for, but it was to a dean of Cal State Los Angeles. Oh, shit. Oops. Okay, well, there's a lot of deans, and I'm not going to say which program or whatever. So it said, "It is with great honor and privilege that I haven't been able to present you with this humble missive on behalf of so-and-so, an individual that I have known for much of their adult life. This individual is extraordinary, has vision, desire, and intelligence. Is a good person, has a kind soul that believes in what they're doing. I had the okay, all right, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, yeah, they're gonna know if I repeat the rest, but as things go, the individual left to go on to bigger and better and remained in contact with her. And I would visit the individual in their new assignments. I was and I'm so proud of this individual and of their real interest in caring for the community. The individual was a community activist then and still is now. The individual helps those without voice and cares not who is requesting the help, simply does. I've been asked to write many letters of recommendation over the years, but this one, for this kind soul, is the one that I've waited to write my entire life. Or I have waited my entire life to have the privilege of writing. I meant it. I wrote it in like 10 minutes. This was the easiest one I've ever written in my life because it was all true. Not that the others weren't.
Right, but I
this
get it.
one, yeah, this one was a privilege. And I wrote that in there. I've been asked to write many letters, but this one, for this kind soul, is the one that I've waited my entire life to have the privilege of writing. I thank you for taking a moment to read this humble missive, but it is one that I desire to write, and I thank you. I can't wait to see what this individual gets to accomplish in life. Yeah, I wrote that. I should be a writer, huh? At least I spell correctly, though.
I hope so.
My English is a tad mangled, but it is real, it's genuine, and I'm not paid for my writing, so I'm all right with it. Yeah, that was an important one. Yeah, I wrote it just a few days ago. So anyway, Coffee says that it's for a 911 job, good pay, great benefits, and handle stress extremely well, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yes, young people can handle stress a lot better than the older ones. That's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
I don't I'm still a little annoyed by that article.
Yeah.
Why do we have to pay for that? Hey, pay, it's, you want to use the restroom, knock yourself out. Pay for it. Why do I have to pay for you? So that's the way I see it. But I've been in those conversations and those arguments of why do I have to pay for you when you consider that we are in the United States of America. It's a very complex argument, and I've had them where I haven't always won. Yes, I win arguments. What's the point of having a conversation if you're not going to win? Morons. I didn't say a debate. I said an argument. And the phrase that annoys me the most.
Oh,
sorry, Richard. The phrase that annoys me the most. Well, I guess we're just going to agree to disagree. Fuck you. No.
No.
We're not going to agree to disagree. Fuck you. No. Anyway, Richard, yes, it is late. I'm sorry, young man.
That's fine. I wanted to be here.
I appreciate it, buddy. And thank you for spending the time with me. Actually, dude, I think this is the most time that you and I have spent online any one day. We spent a lot of time together.
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, we did that. We did the 3 days in a row that a while back, but this is the first, almost 12-hour stint that we did.
Oh my God, it has been that long. I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. If I didn't want to come back on, I would have said no. But why not?
Yeah, I hear you. All right, fair enough. So I suppose we'll see you tomorrow, man.
Yep.
Or for you today.
Yeah, we'll see you later today. That's true. That's true.
Thanks everyone else for spending the time with us. We just hadn't done one of these in a while where we just have a conversation.
That's
So
true.
this was good. I thank Question Giver. I thank Lethal Migraine, otherwise known as Coffee. I thank Jay.
Yep.
And everyone else that's joining us and is watching us live. I believe, other people will be commenting as well. So I guess we'll see you guys on the other side.
Good night, everybody.